Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new series. Event Zero is the game we're going to be playing. I was just messing around on Steam, saw this game, and it is a space exploration game in which you try to make friends with a computer to get home. And I thought since my Pulsar Lost Colony videos went over so well, this might be a good single-player game to try out. So here we go. Without further ado, slot 1, yes, we're going to save that. Oh, I like it already. We're all obsessed by being someone, something, somewhere. Being in a particular state of consciousness, health, mind, being for and from, being with, being without. You're not an exception. You are not an exception. Oh. To click on that. Okay, I thought something else was happening there. As long as you can remember, pronoun that described you best had been he. You were very particular about it. Like everybody else, you called planet Earth your home. But you weren't like most of your peers. You spent your childhood in a hippie commune, in a war-torn country, in a slum. In a war-torn commune. After the war, Melina is not the best place to raise a child. Your parents had to sell their downtown condo. You moved to California. Those childhood memories, if painful, however painful, gave you some solace. They meant you were someone, and you intended to keep it that way. Very much so. Armstrong made a step on the moon, and suddenly everybody wanted to be a part of something. You witnessed nations, states pop out of existence. Selenites became the privileged class of citizens. They were the minority who had traveled to space. It was hard to reconcile the modern world with your early days in Melina. The United Earth government paid for your college. You wanted to make a difference, give back to society, see what the rest of the universe looked like. We wanted to see what the rest of the universe looked like. Soon you joined the International Transport Space Lines as a flight engineer assistant. You spent years in training before you finally got your shot. An old man wearing a blue flight jacket approached you after one of the mock launch exercises. He presented himself as Kurt Taylor, the president of ITS. Hello, sir. It's an honor to finally meet you, Taylor. Mr. Taylor. Okay. Kurt invited you to sit in his office, close the door behind you. He didn't ask you to sit. You sat down anyway. You kept standing. He frowned and pointed at the chair forcefully. I asked you here because I wanted someone with your background to be a part of our next mission. Background. I heard you grew up in Melina. Melina. I don't know why I keep saying Melina. It's Manila. Manila. Yes, Manila. And alright, enough of the English lesson. And you look at now. And look at you now. You know what Nietzsche, I don't know how to pronounce that, said. He who has a why can bear almost any how. He grinned, clearly satisfied with himself, and he asked you to be a part of his mission to Yapora. Naturally, you said yes. Why wouldn't we say yes? There had already been 10 Yapora missions. The new one was to be called Yapora 11. This time they wanted to send a manned lander down to the surface. You just wanted to be one of the Selenites? Be a part of something. Be a part of something. The act of being in itself is not the problem. It's just some ways of being are incompatible with others. We get obsessed by them and miss out on everything else. You came a long way from Manila. 10, 9, Hearing the launch countdown made you feel anxious. It wasn't a fear of going to space. You'd been looking forward to that. It was something else. And the thought kept bugging you. It was September 6, 2012. Humankind had never been more united. You, on the other hand, were utterly alone. As for building relationships 39 million miles away from Earth, well, let's just say that it wasn't going to be straightforward. Guys, so far I'm really digging this. This is, I love the background, I love the story they've got going on here. Yeah, couldn't be happier. You were on your way to the systems bay when the ship entered the Apora orbit. The central alarm went off, and the red lights blinded you. The AI of Apora 11 had invoked Code Red security protocol. All personnel had to go to the bridge. This meant you as well. The systems bay door was just a few feet away. Yep, let's go to the bridge. You reached the end of the hallway, but the door closed right in front of you. You asked AI to let you go to the bridge. AI of the ship told you that the path to the bridge wasn't safe and that you had to evacuate immediately. What's going on? A synthetic voice said that their trying to get to the bridge had been too risky. It wanted you to evacuate. You ran to the escape pod bay. Everybody else turned out to be faster than you. Only one capsule remained docked. It got sealed and detached as soon as you got in. You could see the escape capsules getting away from Apora 11. You tried to hail them. But no one answered. The other capsules drifted idly, uncontrolled. They were all empty. You tried to reach the command center. You attempted to communicate with Apora 11. Apora 11 was steering your capsule, but you could not get the AI to answer your hail. Something was jamming the signal. Your pod was leaving the orbit. In a Code Red scenario, the AI of Apora 11 was at the wheel of all escape pods. This was supposed to give the crew enough time to get in their EVA suits. The screen turned blue, which meant that the AI had let go. You felt a shock. The debris was hitting your capsule. Your Apora 11 mission was over. The big dot on the radar had split into hundreds of smaller dots before disappearing for good. You needed a moment to process that. You sent out a distress signal. You sat there not knowing what to do next. You sent out a distress signal. No one answered. You just kept it running despite the lack of sunlight. If no one found you, you wouldn't need the battery anyway. Cycles went by. You tried to establish communication with someone, whistling your favorite Filipino songs into the microphone. One day you heard back. There was music coming out of the speakers. A sad female voice sang about the end of the world. Oh, right on cue. You hurried to open the radar app.
You didn't choose the easy way. It's the end of the world.
Digging the music. Definitely.
And all the stars.
There it was, a spaceship, one of the experimental tourist monstrosities. Good gracious. One of the tourist monstrosities from the 80s. What was it doing there? What was all the singing about? Most importantly, was docking a good idea? You figured you didn't have much of a choice. Yeah, we don't have much of a choice. We need to dock here. Yeah, digging that music. Alright, looks like we're docking. Tip. Kaizen is a computer, but it has feelings. Noted. Very much noted. Alright, so thoughts so far on the game. I love the way it starts out in a text base. You're seeing the ship, but you're so far away from it, and it takes you through the entire background of what's going on until you reach that ship. It's not just a picture off in the distance. You're actually traveling toward it. It's amazing. Oh, cool. Okay, so we can go backwards and forwards with the left and right mouse buttons. Sensitivity's a little high, but I'll get used to it. Be fun. User load. SH error 4796. Database corrupted. No user found. Creating a new user. Please enter a login. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I'm actually typing. Login input successful. You want to keep Deuce MS as your new login? Yes. Accessing user database. New user, Deuce MS created. Incrementing. Okay. This guy's in and. What just happened? Did you see the letters? The letters kind of went. Instance is. The Kazin instance is pleased to learn your name. Okay, so this is really neat. Okay, so I'm actually typing, talking to the computer. This is amazing. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. It's just I'm trying to sink in here what's actually happening. The door's over here. Emergency. What did it say? Emergency re-entry medical kit. Okay. Where did we come out? We came out of Dock 1. EVA suit, ITS standard issue, old model. Nice, okay. Let's go back and ask, where are we? This is airlock 1. Oh man, this is severely complicated. This is amazing. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played anything like this. You literally have to type in what you want to do or what you want Kazin to do. If we can get to the bridge. Nice. Cool, I got an achievement unlocked, first contact. Alright, open D2. Nice. What's this?
Do you dream of distant planets, stars, and galaxies? Do you crave real adventure? Are you ready for the most transformative
Suicide prevention poster.
experience of your life?
ITS Press,
The ITS Corporation,
1986.
leader in space transportation and hospitality sector, offers a unique opportunity to become a true pioneer in universe exploration. This fall, we're launching the Nautilus program, a new kind of space voyage aboard luxurious space yachts and cruisers.
This is just
Touch the
absolutely amazing.
stars without having to sacrifice your comfort. No more compromise, only Nautilus.
Look now.
International transport space lines. Comfort out of your comfort zone.
Nice. Okay. What just happened? Corridor is D3. Oh, this is pretty sweet. Look out and see everything. There's the ship. So we're trying to get further into this place. Alright guys, I think since we got the background here, Final Frontier March 1987, Final Frontier April 1987. Can I pick any of this stuff up? I don't think so. Comprehensive Rocket Propulsion Volume 2. Plates with ITS logo, dirty. What is this? Nothing? Okay. Speakers play music. United Earth Propaganda, 1986. Sweet. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. I think this was a pretty good first episode. Lots of great things to explore. Seems like you can grab info off just about everything. Smooth jazz vinyl record from England. Turntable. Can we turn it off? I don't think we get an option. A vinyl record, undefined. Vinyl record classical. Dear Diary by Moody Blues. What is this? So this is just your mouse. Like, you don't control anything with your keyboard, you type. IT Press 1986. So if anybody's wondering, that's what Kaizen looks like. Kaizen. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. Here it is, the lobby in all its glory. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. Let me know what you think about this new Let's Play that I'm starting. If you've played it or if you've seen anybody else play it, please don't spoil for me. I literally have played nothing, seen nothing. I fired it up and started recording right then. So, no spoilers, please. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Later, guys.